friends? My name's Aaron Ciotti. Everybody calls me Ciotti. I've got an Instagram stream going right here to try to browbeat people on Instagram into, why do I keep pronouncing it Instagram? To see if I can browbeat the people on Instagram to come. Oh my god. Really? YouTube, you're gonna F me with the dropped frames already? Well, nothing much I can really do about it. Yeah. My name's Aaron Ciotti. Everybody calls me Ciotti. You can call me whatever you'd like. Wait, no, that's the wrong camera. That's the Instagram camera. I'm gonna kill the Instagram stream now. Thanks for hanging out, Insty people. Insty people? I'm saying all kinds of weird words today. Discard, video deleted, out. Okay, cool. Welcome to Whoop Wednesday. We're going to... This is the wrong one. This is the one with the Betaflight motors. This one I'm not going to direct solder. The other one with the T-Motor 0803 22,000s, I am going to direct solder the motors to the Newbie Drone board, and we're gonna see what kind of an increase in power and efficiency we get. Hopefully it's gonna have more, a better thrust to weight ratio than the 65mm whoop on the 0802 25,000 kV motors, because I'm hoping that the 75mm whoops will carry an Insta360 Go 2. This is one of the things that I've been waiting for to get the Insta360 Go 2. Yeah. I still plan on dragging the Insta360 Go 1, the original, around on the 75mm whoop in the interim. It'll be really nice. I'm really interested to see how much... I kind of already know the answer to this, but I'm really interested to see how much easier it is to fly with the 18 grams of dead weight on it. So yeah, should be a really cool experiment. In the chat, David Tavares was first, Blizzard FPV was next, Jackalope, Motor Ref, Paul McDonald, Brandon's Baked Beans, Paul McDonald again, Grizz FPV, Northern Tier, Chomper, Drenny Droid, Kathy McKibben, Dan Richmond, Scott FPV, Guillermo Nispolo, Paul McDonald, Family Guyver, Scott, Guillermo, B-Man, alright, we're getting a lot of repeats, Seth Inman, Remy Tim, Free Range Chicken, Drone Pilot, looks like all repeats. What's up, friends? If you want to talk directly to me, all you've got to do is type my name like David Tavares did. You can put an @ before it, but you don't have to. As long as you spell it correctly and you don't put a space in between Ciotti and FPV, it will light up an orange like that, and I'll know that you're talking to me. If you really want to get my attention, you can do a super chat or you can do a PayPal. If you want to do PayPal so that YouTube doesn't take 30%, head on over to CiottiFPV.com. That is gonna push to my link tree, which looks like this. Patreon is the closest thing that I have to a paycheck. If you haven't joined the Patreon yet, now is a great time. A bunch of people just jumped off, actually, so my Patreon number keeps going down more and more and more and more. But that's okay. Yeah, $3 whole a day, unless you want to get in on the giveaways that are every other week. It's explained over there. If you have any questions, just drop them in the chat here. YouTube and Instagram, follow me in those two spots. That's where I spend the majority of my time. Etsy, I've got some really fun stickers and random hardware that might help you during your micro builds. Over on Fiverr, I'm doing flight instruction, tuning, and build planning to make sure that you get the right parts the first time and don't waste lots of money or time. Also over on Fiverr, the video editing has been taken over by FinFPV. And there's also FPV mentoring if you've got somebody that's brand new and wants to get into the hobby, or if you yourself are brand new and want to get into the hobby. FPV mentoring is being run by Remy Tim. So yeah, a couple of us are kind of working together over on Fiverr, and you should hire us because we know what we're doing and we'll save you time and money in the long run. I know it's kind of weird to spend money up front. It's easy to think like, oh, I'll just do it myself and look up all the YouTube videos. Well, like, do you really have the time? Like, what's your time worth, right? If it's going to take you 2 or 3 or 4 hours to find the answer yourself versus paying one of us, you know, $40, $60, $80, maybe it was worth your time and you're helping out people in the FPV community. What do you think of that? T-shirts over on Teespring, some sweatshirts, some mugs. These shirts are all the premium quality shirts that are really, really soft. So treat yourself. Get yourself a really nice, you know, you got like that one T-shirt in your collection that is nice and soft and beautiful, and you love putting it on and you feel so fancy. That's what all... Feeling myself up at this point. It's the most action I've gotten all year. Yeah. Get yourself a good quality. Treat yourself, 2011. It's been 10 years since the original Treat Yourself in Parks and Rec. If that doesn't make you feel old, I don't know what will. FPV Exchange is an amazing website made by Nevin. I'll show you that in a second. If you ever find yourself doing orders on any of these websites, if you remember to hit my affiliate link before you check out, I will get free money. FPV Cycle, Amazon, anything on these websites. Literally anything. Motor oil on Amazon, doesn't matter. Get FPV, oh my god, FPV Crate, Banggood, Camera Butter, AliExpress. Over on FPV Exchange, this is the little shop that Nevin set up specifically for me. These are a whole bunch of my stickers. This is a couple of the random little pieces of hardware that are over on the Etsy store. These 5 items here, the stick ends, the t-shirts, and the motors, these are all items that I'm selling specifically on FPV Exchange. When you sell an item on FPV Exchange, you show up on the same page as all the major resellers. So I'm here with Banggood, and I'm selling these motors for 15 each. That's really the benefit of FPV Exchange. It's a great site to shop for prices, to see which stores have certain products. Start using FPV Exchange. It's an amazing website. If you don't, I will come to your house and eat all your food. In the chat, David Tavares says, what are your thoughts on the new micro cinewoop trend? 95 millimeters with naked GoPro. Is there use for a 3-inch cinewoop with a full-size GoPro anymore? See you tomorrow. Keep it up. I don't know if I'd necessarily call it a trend. I've kind of been feeling like that trend is sort of dying, to be honest. It's been around a long time. Oh my god kind of got it started about a year and a half ago with the 85 and the 95. Yeah, I mean, the problem with them and the reason why I think that it's sort of dying is that it's very time-consuming and or expensive to build or buy a naked GoPro, and then they're extremely fragile. So anybody that I know that has gone down that road and has really used them and flown them and crashed them has broken the really expensive naked GoPro, and then it's and then you're assed out. There's like no protection plan whatsoever on them. So that's why I haven't done it yet. I've got a perfectly good Hero 6 sitting over there that I haven't even used once yet. But yeah, I don't know. Like I can't justify putting hours and hours into making it into a naked Hero 6 and then putting it on a rig and having it explode in the first 10 batteries because I crash pretty frequently. So yeah, it feels like people are kind of backing off of that, and I think... A sneeze coming. I think the new trend is the heavier cameras. If we want to talk about trends, I think that's the actual trend that's going on at the moment. Which again is very expensive and out of most of our means. But yeah, I don't know. I built a the other problem is that they're not that much safer or slower than... Yeah, I don't know. I built the 85 mil Beta FPV rig, and I just don't like it. It's too heavy and it's too powerful to fly inside, but then it's not heavy enough and not powerful enough to really fly outside. So it's in this like weird middle ground, which is why I'm more interested in the Insta360 Go thing. So yeah, Insta360 Go's are my go-to at the moment for totally safe flying. The naked GoPro thing, I don't know. I really don't know. At some point I should probably rip apart that Hero 6 and at least try it out and then break it, and then I won't have to do it anymore. But yeah, I don't know. B-Man FPV says, what's up? Free Range Chicken says, howdy. Drone Pilot says, how are you? By the way, posted Discord, finest soldering ribbon cable, gaps in the thickness, couple theirs. I have images there. Very cool, Drone Pilot. YouTube just did the thing. Scrolling back up. You'll notice the lights out here are on because I do plan on doing a little bit of tiny whoop flying here tonight. So that should be fun. The apartment's nice and clean now that I live alone. Jackalope says, nice rip. Thanks, brother. Double A says, hello. Journey Droid says, just realized how much better your flying vids are with sound effects. Journey Droid must have been listening on Instagram. Here, I'll give you the sound effects. Hold on. I feel bad that only people... that's your punishment for... Well, no, a bunch of you guys were here on YouTube. I'll give you guys the sound effects. Yep. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, no. Oh. Yeah. Oh. You. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Just got it in there. Whoop. Hey. Yeah. Oh, that little branch came out of nowhere. Yay. You. Ah, it's like I'm doing it on purpose at this point. Just hit all the things. Yeah. Ooh, wah, yeah. And there's a little tiny bit more. A little tiny bit more. Yo! Wow! Hey! Yo! Oh yeah! All right. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Wild FPV says, CiottiFPV or anybody else, does the Crazy Bee F4 light flight controller come with the battery lead soldered on? I have no experience with that. Chat, anybody out there have the Crazy Bee F4 light that can help wild space FPV out? Guillermo says, whooping my Bobula 6 all day. Dauntless FPV says, what's up? Word on the street is $40 Acons at RDQ. Yes. If you're not on my Patreon, when I say that I'm going to save you money, this is a really good example of that. Over on the Patreon page, I posted an insane deal over on RDQ on the pretty much indestructible Acon AK32 ESCs. So if you were on my Patreon, if you were paying 10 cents a day, you'd find out about this amazing deal on the, I mean, now I just told you about it, so you don't technically have to join, but you should join. You're going to love it. Yeah, one of the things that I do over on the Patreon page is when there's like a really good deal for a really good item, I'll post it up there and give you guys the coupon code, and that generates an email that goes out to you guys so that you actually get to see it. So yeah, join me over there join those of us in the collective over on Patreon, or I will burn your house down and eat your children. Joe Toon the Pro says, what do you think of the Tattoo 300 mAh Whoop battery? Is it, if it's not an R line, I have no interest. Tattoo 300 mAh Whoop. Let's see what YouTube has to say. Yeah, it looks like it's their looks like the only 300 mAh Tattoo Whoop batteries are the OG ones, not the R lines, and you don't want those. The Whoop batteries, the only Whoop batteries to get at the moment are these Newbie Drone Golds. These outperform everything by a mile. So get you some. You will not regret it. Yes, they're a little expensive, but the performance is more than worth the money that you're going to pay. MotorFFPV says, checking out that $40 Acon ESC at RDQ, but in the wiring diagram it says blah, 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 blah. Is it really AIO? It is not. Stay away from AIO. I think it's a misprint. They're just using AIO to say that the ESC is all in one board, I guess. I don't know. It's not an AIO, though. If it has a plug header with motor signal outs, then it can't be an AIO, because there'd be no reason to have that plug header if it were an AIO, right? Bob Noxious is in the house. Word FPV says, I've changed radios from a DJI to a QX7 when it comes to Expo. Can I continue to just use Betaflight, or must changes also be made on the radio? Word FPV, I try to use Betaflight for everything. I make practically no changes to anything on the radio itself. So yeah, definitely do it all in Betaflight, in my opinion. Phil McGyver says, you're hungry tonight? I'm alright. I'm not hungry. I'll be hungry at the end of the stream, though. Jody Dread says, burn house down and eat children, starting to sound like my ex. Dauntless says, I hear the new Tattoo R lines are NNGS. No good sauce? I don't know what that means. I don't know acronyms. You young guys have to speak slowly to us boomers. I'm not a boomer. I'm almost a boomer. Let's get to work. First, let me grab the correct... actually, no, hold on. I heard a mail ding. Brain FPV sent me an email. Okay. Okay. Justin Kalalu, I'm not sure what your YouTube name is, Justin, sent $20. Justin, thank you so much, man. Very, very generous of you. Thanks for supporting the madness, my friend. And Bob Noxious, 5-inch motors from Newbie Drone. What the hell? Where the hell did the bottom bearing go? That's very weird, man. Yeah, every manufacturer uses a slightly different bottom bearing. I do have an extra one of those motors, though, that I can send you. 2306. Yeah, I have an extra one of those motors. Do me a favor, Bob. Shoot me a reminder, and I'll mail you this motor. What the hell? That's really weird. That is really, really, really weird and annoying. It must have fallen out on the floor somewhere before I packaged it up. That's insane. All right, cool. Now I am caught up. So do you guys remember what I said? Who was here a couple streams ago when I very specifically said, I really want 3 more of these iFlight 1504s, but Pyrodrone is sold out, and I know that if I order them directly from iFlight, that before they get here, Pyrodrone will go back. Actually, I think what I said is, the moment that I order them from overseas, Pyrodrone will come back in stock, right? And then one of you awesome people sent me a message and was like, yo, look, they're in stock in Canada, at a shop in Canada. I was like, oh shit, all right. $10 shipping's not bad. I'm sure it won't take that long to get to me from Canada. So I ordered them like 2 nights ago, I think. I fucking told you guys. I told you that shit was gonna happen. It's fine. 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 Oh, god damn it, Pyro Drone. Really? You couldn't have waited like a few more days to send me the goddamn email? Hey, guess what time it is? That is Mighty Car Mod's little stinger. Mighty Car Mod's boys, don't attack me on the YouTube, please. I love you so much. Everybody go subscribe to Mighty Car Mods if you're even remotely into cars or just good content on YouTube. They are some of the funniest dudes on the internet. I've been watching them since the very beginning. This is a box from GetFPV that I lost my mind and ordered after Patrick and I did a bunch of night flying with the moonlight and the starlight props, and I realized that we needed to do it more. These are also some of the skinny neoprene foam landing pads, which I'm going to try out on one of the glides to see how durable they are. I have a different idea in mind. Yeah, I came home from flying. I had such a good time that I ordered 3, like a total lunatic. I ordered 3 of the Foxeer toothless starlight cameras. I went on to YouTube and I typed in nano night FPV cam, I think, and Nick Burns' video came up to the top reviewing. That's not great. Now they're all doing it. Yeah, reviewing this camera, and he was like blown away by it. So I kind of thought, well, Nick knows what's what. And I also got a set of the Moonlight propellers in blue, mainly for the little PCBs. I want to put these blue PCBs into the purple Rampage propellers in hopes that it'll light up the purple, and then yeah, I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, this should be interesting. Foxeer Toothless 2 Nano Starlight in black. I'm gonna put one of them onto one of my glides. I'm gonna back-to-back it with one of the other glides that are on the Predator V4, and if there's not a significant difference in the way that I fly between them during the day, I'm just gonna switch over to them. I'm just gonna run these damn things on everything. I know that I kind of just switched over to the Predators, but having a camera that has really good night performance could be kind of nice. Or maybe not. I don't know. It's so easy to change cameras that maybe... I don't know. I don't know why I bought 3. I was all hopped up on the goofballs. Worst case, I can just use them for giveaways, though. That's kind of like sometimes I'll order multiples of a thing, because like I'm safe in that if I don't use the second one, I can just put it into a giveaway. Like I've got to buy the giveaway stuff anyway, right? So, and I try to buy good stuff in the giveaways for the giveaways, like stuff that I personally use. So it kind of works out in that way. So, Bob Noxious says he has 2 of them and he loves them. Dauntless got a Predator, looks pretty interesting, sharp AF. Ed K says, love the Nano Toothless too. June Loco says, can you make me a moderator, please? I've already got a lot of moderators, June, so, like, I love you, man, but I don't want too many moderators. Sorry, brother. You're not missing anything, though. Bob Noxious says, you called it. Hot Point Hoodlum says, always the way, yeah. Dauntless says, it happened to me too, ordered RXS from overseas and they came in stock at power the day that they shipped. Finn FPV is in the house. What's up, Finn? MotorRef joined FPV Exchange, made a purchase from Xenakis. Xenakis is Nevin. Had an insanely awesome transaction with him. Outstanding guy, super great site. Thanks for introducing me to the FPV Exchange. You're certainly welcome, MotorRef. Another person, you know, telling you guys to get your ass on FPV Exchange. It's a great website. Dauntless says, the new Tattoo non-R line 1S lipos are Nitro Nectar Golds. Same factory. Interesting. Okay. Are they cheaper, maybe? Jotun the Pro says, GNB the only Whoop battery possible to get in Thailand. That's okay. The GNB batteries are really good, Jotun, so that you're not missing out on too much. Grizz FPV says you should try the Caddx Baby Rat 2 cam. It's nice. I did, Grizz. That was in my nano testing, and I didn't like it. Every time I reviewed footage from me flying with that camera, I was flying pretty bad. Maybe it was just random. Maybe just for whatever reason, the dozen or so batteries that I flew when I had with that rig that had that camera in it, I was just not dialed in. But I don't know. I did enough testing where I kind of felt comfortable saying like yes to this camera and no to this other camera. The thing that I really don't like about the Baby Ratel 1 and 2 is that they use the tiniest little lens. In stills photography and in videography, one of the like kind of simple rules is that the more glass the better. The bigger the lens, the better. And yeah, so that little Caddx camera goes completely against that. It's nice that it saves maybe a gram or so of weight, but I will take a better piece of glass and a better image all day, every day. Caddx also has a history of reliability issues, and on a 5-inch rig, I can't have that. So yeah, I really stay away from Caddx cameras just because so many people have problems with them, either right out of the box or in the middle of a flight they'll just stop working, and I can't have that. All right, now we can get to work. I have to find the other 75 rig. There it is. There's the one with the there's the one that I'm going to be cursing and screaming at all night. So what I want to do is get a baseline here. Oh, for Christ's sakes, did I really discharge all these batteries down? I only have these 2 batteries left. Well, really? What did I do that for? Okay, that's kind of annoying. Let me throw a couple of these batteries on the charger so that I've got more than just these 2 RDQ GNB batteries charged up for this thing once I eventually get these motors direct soldered. This is going to be very frustrating, for the record. I've done this once before. It's very tight to try to do this work. And are these charged? I wonder if those are charged. Whatever. And on this frame, oh hey, here's some charged batteries. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, what the hell? I could have sworn that I had a bunch of charged cinewoop batteries. Alright, hold on. Let me just dig through my bag real quick here. I gotta find the little jib jab. Oh no! I dropped one. I got it. I gotta find the little what's it? The voltage reader. Hey, there it is. Voltage checker, rather. Got it. What is all this? Oh, there's the screen. Man, there's so many batteries in here. I've just been like throwing stuff in this bag lately. And alright. It's finally caught up with me. This is a 4S balance lead. little friend. Okay, cool. So hold on. Let me check voltages on a couple of these batteries real quick here. So we've got 3.7, you are dead. 4.28, that one's good. 3.7, dead. And I think these are all going to be fully charged, right? Yeah, 430. 430. 431. 431. Okay, cool. So we have a bunch. You go in there. You fellas go in there. So what I'm gonna do is put one of these batteries up in the air really quick. It's gonna be this. Should be this Talon. That's the Talon 450. This is the Talon 500. So, oh wait, no. Here we got another one now. I want to fly the same one. Two of the 500. Don't I have two of the 5? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna put this rig up in the air as it sits right now on one of these 500s, and then I'm gonna basically just try to remember what that thrust to weight ratio feels like, and then once we're done direct soldering the motors, hopefully tonight. Last time I did this work, it took longer than one night. I'll fly it again and let you guys know the difference. Turning the air conditioning on because it's goddamn boiling in here already. So yeah, first things first, we're gonna get a baseline. Let me get my goggles and my transmitter out, and we'll get going. Here we go with these little friends. All right. And let's get little Mr. Tyrannus turned on here. Get it onto the newbie drone model so it doesn't blast 900 megahertz and ruin the microphone. Alright, mic should be good now. Let's get this guy plugged in and going so that you guys can see what the hell's going on. Alright. Get this thing onto the right channel. I think it's 38. No, it's 39. Okay, cool. So I'm going to move this up here. Focus in. And cool. Plug this rig in and away we go. So this rig, so the performance change is going to be going from 8 motor plugs to no motor plugs. Nothing else is going to change. I'm going to leave the right angle. Solid pin. Battery plug. And everything else. You guys should have video. Yeah, you do. It's kind of bright, but whatever. It's fine. All right, so let's... let me try to get the feel for this rig. See what we got here. So it makes like kinda okay power right now. It's not great, but it ain't bad either. Whoa! Shiza. Okay. I really prefer the way that the 65 mil whoop feels in here. That was on purpose, by the way. I love having the that part of the counter clear so I can do those. Oh shit, no, I don't want to do that. Oh fuck, so close. Yes. Oh, there's water in that I got very lucky on that one. Yeah, the look at those skinny legs. The 65 mil whoop is much lighter, and in a small apartment like this, it really makes a difference. Oh boy! Oh my God! What's happening? Oh, it's chaos. Core temperature warning. That was kind of interesting. Oh man, I don't know if I can reach that. Oh, I can. Look at me go. I've got long, lanky arms. All right, cool. I wish I hadn't crashed, because that's gonna throw off the runtime a little bit. It'll be all right though. Yeah, I'm just a lot less comfortable flying this than I am the 65 mil setup, and it's because of weight. Core temperature warning is a little odd. It's not going above 158, which is good. So we're at 1:44. Jesus, I was looking at where I wanted to go, not where I actually currently was. Let's see if I can get a disarm in on that table. A disarm and a rearm in. Nah, gotta be going a lot faster than that. There we go. That's fun. So I'm going to try to maintain this, yeah, I'm going to try to fly like roughly the same once I have this fixed, but it should make a bunch more power, which is going to kind of have me flying a little different, but I'll try my best. The extra weight also makes this like not harder to fly, but like you gotta be earlier on everything. It's just more latent, basically. It just feels more latent. Oh, for fart's sake. Yeah, you gotta be a little quicker. I mean, it's you know, it's flying a heavier rig. That's all it is. But once it has the payload on it, so like right now without the payload, right, comparing it to the 65 mil whoop, it feels a lot heavier. But then once that 18 grams is on there, or 26 grams in the Insta360 Go 2's case, once that weight is on there, the percentage difference is going to go way the hell down. The difference in weight between the 65 and the 75. Look at this runtime. Jesus. Getting tired here. About to take a nap. Didn't quite have the Oompa Loompa for that. This should... I have a feeling this is going to be really good once I get the 8 motor leads off. Ugh, fuck. Oh, no. Come on, buddy. Come on. Don't make me walk. Please don't make me walk. Yes! Thank you for playing along. Come on, let me out. Let me out. I'm a cat. I'm a cat. I'm a cat. Yeah! Goggles are starting to fog up a little bit. Battery's kind of coming down. There's a low battery warning. Not bad though, man. 4 and a bit minutes? Good lord. Alright, and that is fully shot on that battery. Cool, 4 and a bit minutes. We'll just say 420. Huh. Oh my god. There is a definite. I mean, this is a bigger battery, right? This is a 400. This is a 500 mAh battery. So obviously, a 500 mAh battery on a rig that's only a few grams heavier is going to run longer, right? Like, we know that. But that's a lot of extra runtime, man. 4 minutes and 20 ripping around like that. That's pretty good. And that's something else I noticed at the tuning shop when I back-to-back the 65 and the 75s, both carrying the Insta360 Go. is that the 75 mil whoop got a lot of extra runtime, which was kind of cool. So yeah, that was a good little test. Okay, 4 minutes and 20. So I'm gonna pull this guy apart. I might move the where the receiver is. Well, I'm gonna change the canopy. Yeah, I'm gonna change the canopy over to the bunny ear canopy that's on the other one, and then yeah, we'll see how it is. That'll actually add a little bit of weight, but that's okay. I think the difference is gonna be so obvious that that's really not gonna matter. So let's dig in, boys and girls. This is the one that I just discharged. Oh, really? You're gonna fall on the ground like a little jerk? Cool. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way. Let me turn on the soldering iron. And let's get caught up in the chat, and then we will go. Paul McDonald says that is still one still that I need to get some direction / a start on. And after working with CiottiFPV last week, 5-er session is a great way to start the hobby / interest. Yeah, Paul, our session was great, man. You're a great listener. I love when people can like kind of stay with me. That's super awesome. GrizzFPV says thanks for the info. You're certainly welcome. Metal Dirtskin says the FPV Crate 1 month had a Baby Ratel 2 that was missing the UV filter. No doubt it looks awful in the day, but you're not going to beat that at night. So not having the UV filter will definitely help a little bit at night. I have that Baby Ratel. It actually looks kind of fine during the day. It's just there's a little bit of extra pinkness because of the lack of a UV filter. But these guys have, I believe, a different sensor. Like typical FPV cameras, the low end of the light sensitivity is like 0.1 of a lux. Removing the UV filter, if I had to guess, would maybe get you to like 0.01 of a lux. These guys are 0.0001 of a lux is the low end sensitivity. So to my knowledge, this is a different sensor. I'm also pretty sure it's a different sensor because it's a different field of view and it's a different millimeter of lens, which means that it's either a bigger or a smaller sensor, or they move the sensor forward or back. Maybe it's thicker or thinner. So yeah, it should be a different sensor. But yeah, removing the UV filter definitely does help get you a little bit more low-end light sensitivity. Matt Anderson says, do you think it has a harder time in turtle mode due to that low-profile newbie drone canopy? I do, yeah. With the bunny ears on it, it sits up at like a crazy angle and it just pops right back over, which is what I'm used to. The main problem that it has right now, though, is the eight motor plugs. That's adding a ton of resistance. This thing should be like a rocket ship once I get the direct solder, the motors direct soldered. B-Man says, what recommendation you got for a portable soldering iron for field fixing? B-Man, the TS100, in my opinion, is a little too expensive. This is the Secure D60. SEQURE D60. It has almost every single one of the features that the TS100 does. It takes the same tips, and the form factor, in my opinion, is a lot better. I have like big man hands, and this fits in my hands and fingers a lot better than the TS100. The TS100 is a little too sort of like dainty for me. Ever want to know how to piss off everybody that has a product? Call it dainty. So yeah, Secure D60 is my choice. I think it's like $25, dude. It's really cheap. And the tip that it comes with is totally fine. And then you can have one of your friends 3D print you a little kickstand for it. I haven't used it yet, but that's not true. I have used it. I've only used it a couple times though, because I try really hard to not fix anything out in the field. I try to bring enough extra rigs that I don't have to spend my time out in the field fixing stuff. I can spend my time out in the field flying. So when one rig breaks, I just throw it in the trunk. I'll fix it when I'm at home. It's quicker to fix at home. It's easier to fix at home, right? Like there's all kinds of good reasons to fix stuff at home. Yeah, it's one of the really nice things about building multiple identical rigs. Is that it allows you to fly more when you're out and then fix when you're at home. Bob Noxious says Toothless 2 does very well in low light settings. Naturally lower the light the grainier the image. Yeah, totally. Dauntless says, I think it's the same as the standard version, the Toothless 2. I think that the lens is just different, hence the lower FOV. Interesting. That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild that the UV filter is taking up 0.0001 of light. That's shocking. But is what it is. All right, let's get to work so that we can see the difference that 8 less motor plugs makes. Do I have little Phil? There's little Phil. Okay, so let's get this canopy off of here, and then it's hard to know. This is a hard job because the way that this cockroach frame is, well, maybe not. Maybe I can fit these 0803. The 1102 motors wouldn't fit through the holes in the frame. But there's actually a chance that these 0803s will, because they're skinnier. The problem is the 1102s were too wide. I don't know. I don't know. But let's just start pulling it apart. We'll figure it out once we get there. If these 0803s will fit through the holes in the frame, then that will make this job so much easier. So let's do this. I'm going to pull one propeller off. I'm going to pull one motor off. And I'm going to try to put that motor through the holes in the frame. And in that moment, I will know whether this is going to be a curse fest or just a regular old night of building. Who's got guesses? Any guesses on whether or not this is going to be a nightmare or a chill night of building? I mean, it's a tiny whoop, so chances are it's almost a guarantee of nightmare. Well, let's see. Will it fit? Oh, it fits! Oh, thank you. Okay, cool. This night just, man, I've been kind of like procrastinating doing this because I assumed that I would have to do this from inside the frame. Oh boy, that is good news, boys and girls. Alright, so I'm going to get these motors unplugged. I'm going to remove the motors. And then we're just going to do everything on the bench here. We're going to solder all 4 motors up, and then I'll be able to just route them through the frame, and then we'll be good to go. This should also be a lot quicker than I had thought, which is really awesome. To do this with the motors in the frame would have taken hours, like multiple hours for certain. now we can maybe knock this out in a half an hour. So that's pretty awesome. It feels weird to that I'm going to cut the connectors off of these prototype T-motors, but whatever, man. I already gave them my feedback. I already, I already made a bunch of content for them, surrounding them, so it's all good. Oops, sorry guys. I should work on this up here so that you can actually see what the hell I'm doing. Bad streamer, bad! Who's building tonight? Any of you guys putting together anything fun? B-Man says, so the D60, I see XT60, what do you power with a flight pack? Yep, I certainly do. And I think you can also power it with USB. Dauntless says, I thought in the Toothless 2 situation you can sacrifice FOV for low light capability. I have the standard one and it does pretty well at night and has nuts field of view. Definitely an awesome sensor. Very cool, Dauntless. I like that. Paul McDonald's putting the FPV cycle motors on his squirt. Very cool. Yeah, the Jackalope FPV, the Jackalope FPV with a $5 super chat. He says, iMac Hype Train all aboard. That means we are updating the gear fund to 1565. Thank you, Jackalope. The field of view, yeah, during all that camera testing that I was doing for that like month and a half, I kind of realized that field of view wasn't as important as I thought it was. Or maybe I've just sort of grown out of wanting to have a ton of field of view. I don't know, because the Predator Nanos only have like 155 field of view, which is really low compared to what I used to have with the Micro Eagles. But for whatever reason, I was flying really good with it, so I, you know, who am I to argue with actual results? So yeah, I'm not a field of view junkie anymore. Apparently, kind of makes sense. I do fly on the faster side of things, so less field of view is basically like zooming the camera in, and that's going to allow me to see farther ahead, and when you're flying fast, that's a good thing. That's why I tend to run into stuff right in front of me, and like it'll almost look in the HD footage like I did it on purpose. That's a function of me looking ahead. I'm not looking at the things right in front of me. I'm looking at where I want to go, which is an old trick from motorsport. So yeah, that could have something to do with it there as well. And these props really, really wedge themselves onto some of these motor shafts, and it's really creepy to get them off. A lot of times I feel like I'm bending the motor shaft to get the damn prop off, but I mean, not really anything you can do about it. I'm kind of paranoid about it now, though, because I was really cranking on this one. Let me spin these up in Betaflight just as a really quick health check. Ain't really going to hurt to do that. So let me just take care of that real quick. Plus, I'm actually just in general interested in how smooth these little guys spin up. So I took the one motor off, but that's fine. Let's just throw this on here, throw a battery on here. Come on. There we go. All right, cool. So we're gonna pop open Betaflight. We're gonna go into the Motors tab, and come on. Okay. Sometimes you have to manually suggest it or select it. Sometimes you don't. Alright, so let's see. I don't know which motor I took off, but apparently it was motor 1. Nope. Why won't they spin up? What? What? Is battery all the way dead or some shit? Hold on. That's weird. What the hell? Bueller? Oh. I'm an idiot. I unplugged all the motors. It's fine. We'll do it afterwards. that was pretty dumb. Meldrickson says, fixing the Bandolero, building a backup race quad for the good that for all the good that'll do me. Journey Droid says, finished soldering up the AOS 5 last night. Fingers crossed. Very cool, Journey Droid. That's gonna be fun. Okay. Now that I've solved the mystery of why the motors that I unplugged won't, motor, let's move on. Oh, boy. A little bit of a rough week, if I'm honest with you guys. Not feeling great mentally this week, but whatever. Going through a lot of shit, so it's not gonna be fucking. It's not gonna be unicorns and rainbows here for a while. It's kind of shocking that that this hasn't happened sooner, if I'm really honest. So it's all good. We'll be all right. But kind of sucks at the moment. Sleep is getting all fucked. I'm having a really hard time sleeping, and it's just bad. But I'll get through it. I've got the kitchen back restocked, so I can cook again. That feels really good. I'm doing the protein powder thing, so that should be good. I really want to go to IKEA and buy a 2x4 Kallax for the bedroom, but kind of waiting to see if anybody else around here wants to go to IKEA with me. It's a cool spot to go with someone. It's just like a cool, hang. There's all kinds of cool shit there, and it's just fun to walk around with somebody else in an IKEA store. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe one of these hot yoga girls will want to go with me. I doubt it. But you never know. You never do know. All right, cool. So the motors are out. Let's untwist them. And then I'm going to cut the connectors off. And then I'll solder them up straight to the board. And hopefully... Hopefully there's going to be enough wire. Okay, yeah, it looks like there is. Wow, just barely though. Yikes. Okay, so this is going to be a little tight, but that's what she said. B-Man says the voltage range on that D60 is 12 to 24. You think a 6S would blow it up? I know that a 6S won't blow it up because I've run it off of a 6S before. But if you're worried about that, I would maybe just run it on 4S. But yeah, I ran it on 6S and it was fine. I actually hard soldered the connector on it. That has nothing to do with 6S though. I swear to God, if I can't fucking fall asleep tonight, I'm gonna stab someone. I'm That's been one of the hardest things, is learning to sleep alone again. I was not looking forward to that. I knew that I was going to struggle with that, but it's been way worse than I thought. So that kind of sucks. And what's interesting is that triggers me to be like desperate about like trying to date, and that's not really what. That's not. Yeah, I don't want to be doing that. That's not a good place to be. I'm tempted to save these. Yeah, fuck it, I'll save them. So yeah, I don't know. Jackalope says never give up. If you want to get your own never give up sticker, head on over to the Etsy store and order one, and I'll ship it to you. Or just PayPal me a bunch of money and tell me what you want. That works too. Okay, so let's strip these first, and then we'll tin them, and then we will start the struggling with direct soldering them to this heinously small AIO and the hideously small little half-cut pads on the side of this damn thing. This is gonna be it'll be alright. We'll be alright. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. Get some of this shit out of the way. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna move this out of the way a little bit here too. I should, if I wasn't such a lazy bastard, I would redo these solder joints here, but I doubt it. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, though. Here are my crazy little impossible motor adapters, and here is, hang on, nobody wants to see that shit. Hold on, please. What's today? Wednesday? Whoop Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. What's Thursday? Oh, Thursday's gonna be fun. Patrick and I are hanging out tomorrow. I'm psyched. I'm doing a universal yoga class at 6 o'clock tomorrow. You use 2 mats. Apparently it's a real thing. So I'm kind of excited about that. I know that they're gonna kick my ass though. It's a more difficult yoga class, so that should be interesting. But I registered for it, so I'm going. Not registered, booked, whatever the word is. Signed up. Come on. There we go. Okay. All right, better. So let's get these guys stripped, and we'll be good to go. B-Man says, dating in 2021, bro, I wouldn't even know how. Yeah, I don't. I have no idea. But I'll have to figure it out at some point. I'm just sort of, at the moment, I'm just kind of trying my best to make friends. That's really all that my focus is on, because I just don't know anybody. And it's mighty, mighty, mighty lonely to not have any local friends that want to hang out. I need to, if I'm not going to be living with somebody, I need to be able to hang out with human beings. So I just need to, I've met a bunch of cool people. I just need to like kind of break into their little social circle and start to get invited to places with them. Which, you know, like when you meet meet somebody that's brand new, sometimes it's like instant, you know, best friend status, but as an adult, typically it isn't. So I'm just being patient, and thank God, if it weren't for Patrick, I'd probably be in a fucking tomb by now. his willingness to hang out with me has really, really helped my sanity, and his unbelievable generosity is just a bonus. I would take his friendship over all the generosity any day of the week, though. The generous shit that he does is obviously very much appreciated, but if he was broke and living in a cardboard box, I would still consider him pretty much my best friend at the moment. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. All right, enough procrastinating. So the little tiny pads, oh my god, okay, so this is not silicone wire. Good to know. They really use cheap wire on these. That's kind of scary. Oh god. Well, the nightmare just became that much more of a nightmare. So these are PVC insulated wires. That sucks balls. So what I'm going to have to do is use the wire cutters to try to just notch these things. That's really the only way that I can get semi-reliable stripping results on these PVC wires without yanking on the wire super hard. So here goes nothing. Just going to be super, super, super gentle with these. And just try to leave a little divot on all four corners of these guys. Now let's see how that is. Really drive my fingernails into it. Shit, yeah, it's still really difficult. I mean, I know these are just prototypes, T-Motor, but please don't do this ever again. Ugh. Gross. Alright, well that one's not too bad. I'm going to have to be a little more aggressive with the next one on the, well, let's see how this black one is. Jesus, yeah, this is going to be a fucking problem. Oh, nope, that one was okay. That one was a lot better. Always something, man. It's always something. It can never just be like a simple, straightforward thing. It's always got to be like, oh yeah, this one thing went well, but oh, by the way, these wires are going to be total assholes for no reason. I left the soldering iron on overnight again the other night, so that sucked. Luckily, it comes down to 360 degrees, but it's still not good. Alright, so I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive with the amount of pressure that I put with these wire cutters now. Because what I don't want to do is rip the wire out of the stator. I have to be cognizant of the fact that I can't get more of these motors at the moment. Alright, so that one went well. That one, I managed to get all the way through it. I haven't nicked any of these wires yet. Well, I haven't cut any of the wires yet. Maybe I've nicked them all, for all I know. Let's try the black one here. This one's gonna fight me. Nope, there it goes. Nope, nope, nope. Come on. Come on, little guy. Okay, good. Black one wasn't too bad. Let's try the yellow one. I stripped a little bit too much off of that black one, but should be okay. The yellow one's kind of being a pain in the ass. Let me try digging my fingernails in. B-Man says, Long Island futon with your name on it. Sounds good, bro. It won't be for a while. I can't really travel I can't really afford it, and I don't really have the time or the means. But at some point, maybe 2022. I would love to do some traveling in 2022, but I doubt that I'll be able to do any travel this year, which is fine. I got a lot cooking here right now. All right, let's keep the momentum going here. I'm tempted to try to use the wire cutters to pull the insulation off, but I've never, like I just did there, but I've never felt like that's a great idea. And this motor wire here is a perfect example of that, because I just cut a whole bunch of the strands of wire by accident. So that is a potential fucking real problem. Shit. So these are going to be up in here. Shit. Well, man, this is going to be close as hell. I mean, there's nothing I could do. I fucked up and I cut like half the strands of wire off. Let me check these other ones. Ugh. I don't know why I just did that. Well, see, those are all fine. I've always assumed that it was a bad idea, but I've never really tested it. Why the hell would I test it on the set of prototype motors? So, yeah, there's nothing I can do. I need to do this again. Shit. Well, now we know. So, I'm going to cut this one. I'm going to strip this one extra short. Extra short here. Just to salvage any little bit of length on this yellow guy. So there you go. Definitely don't strip with the wire cutters. Dent if you have to go this route. If you can't just use your fingernails because maybe it's a PVC wiring or maybe it's too thick of a gauge of wire, use your wire cutters to just dent the silicone or the PVC, and then come in with your fingernails and pull it off. That way, you'll maintain more of the. Hopefully all of the strands of wire, which I did on that one. So that's good to know. Kind of already knew it, but now I've tested it. When you're sort of denting the silicone or PVC, you can kind of feel it. Like, you'll feel the wire cutters hit the silicone, and then you're just going to push into the silicone a little bit. You should not feel it then hit the wires, because that's you nicking the strands of wire. So as you do it more and more, that's like that's what you're feeling for. Well, hopefully that's what you're not feeling for. You know what I mean? All right, that one's going to be tough, but I think it'll still reach. I think that yellow will reach. We'll find out soon enough. Let's dent the PVC on this last one, and then we'll start tinning them up. I still have that tendency to pull off like that, but I'm doing it very lightly. I was doing it really hard on that other one, which is what ended up cutting the inners. Like, because there's a chance that I will perfectly push through this insulation and then it'll come off really lightly. That is not what happened on that other one. I got way carried away on that other one. So yeah, you'll feel the wire cutters hit the insulation, and then you give it a little bit of a squeeze, and you'll feel it mush through the insulation, and that's where you want to stop. As soon as you feel it mush, that's when you want to stop. You actually don't want to feel the third step of the pliers hitting the strands. At that point, you've gone a little bit too far. On the next one, you want to try to not do that. But each time that happens, you just want to take a little mental note of like, okay, that was a little too hard. Calm it down. Chill, Winston. Know what I'm saying? Winston? Alright, let's get some tinning going. Ooh, that little wire is trying to escape there. So we're going to tin these, and then I'm actually also going to tin the AIO. And then we'll bring everything together in one big organic harmonic lavio. As what's her face from White Men Can't Jump describes it. So since I left this soldering iron overnight, I'm going to use I'm going to use the tip reconditioner stuff here. There we go. Cool. Now we got a nice shiny soldering iron tip again. MotorRef says, how do you like those 5-blade GemFan 3-inch props in your cinewoop? What's the benefit of those 5 blades over the others? MotorRef, on one of these live streams, I actually tested all of the 3-inch cinewoop motors, and the GemFan 5 blades were the best of the bunch. They're the best mix of quietness, but not being too heavy, and they just have really good performance, and yeah, they just, they're, you know, HQ has like an 8-blade and a 3-blade and a 4-blade and a 6-blade. It seems like the GemFan 5 blades are kind of the best. The 8 blades are too heavy. The HQ 8 blades are too heavy. The HQ 5 blades don't have enough blade on them, basically. And then the 3 blades are just too noisy. Man, I forgot that PVC, as soon as you hit it with the soldering iron, it shrinks up. These are all exposing a bunch of extra wire. This is going to look like hell. This is going to look real bad, but, I mean, whatever. I hope to hell T-Motor doesn't use these PVC wires on the production ones. I doubt that they will. I'm sure they know better. Yeah, so this is going to look like hell because the insulation is like pulling back. And so now I've got like a ton of exposed wire, which is just going to look stupid. Shouldn't affect the strength all that much, but it's just kind of annoying. I'll turn the temperature down on the soldering iron. That'll definitely help. Bring it down to 650. That should make the situation a little bit better. But I mean, I was being pretty quick on those. And I mean, the PVC insulated wires are just terrible. They're just absolutely god awful. Yeah, it's just as bad with the iron at 650. No real improvement. That's all right. Doesn't have to look good, just has to fly good. Yeah, there's way more insulation there. Man, I mean, there's a chance that I didn't even need to use the wire clippers. There's a chance I could have just forced solder into the tip of the wire with the sheathing, and the sheathing would have pulled itself back. I didn't really think of that. So here we go. The moment of madness. Let's get. I think I'm gonna hold the AIO flat, and then I can feed the wires up from the bottom and zap them on from the side. So let's bring this down nice and low. And okay. All right, so we've got motor pads there and there. I'm gonna tin those up first, and then we'll come in with the motors. My God, are they small? Let me zoom you guys in a little bit. Christ, I can barely see these. Logitech camera settings. Paul McDonald used some heat shrimp to cover those before. Not sure if it's the right thing to do. What are we talking about, Paul? What'd you use shrimp wrap to cover up? Yeah, I mean, you guys really aren't going to be able to see this, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Let me move this back a little bit here. Okay. All right, here we go. Let me try to. Man, this is brutal. This is brutal. I'll try it anyway. It's small enough that, like, if I wasn't on the stream, I would probably be doing this with a with the 5X loop, like, on my face. Man, these pads are ridiculous. All right, since I'm in the zone, let me just do the rest. Let me just tin the rest up. Whew, my God. That's little. All right, one more. One more to do. Come on, get in there. There we go. All right, man, they're tins. Jeez. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be difficult. Which is the one with the short yellow wire? Is it you? I think it might be this guy. Or is it you? I think it might actually be this guy. Or is it you? Man, it also looks like this guy. Could also be this guy. What about you? It's definitely not that one. So, front of the board is here. So I have two of these guys where the yellows are short. So, if the short... Okay, so I'm going to put that on this side. So this side, and then also this side for the short yellows. Okay. So, we're going to do the yellow first. This is going to be like surgery, only much more serious. So what I'm going to do, I think, is on the ends of the wires here, I'm just going to give them a little 90. Just to make it a little bit easier on myself. Because the motor is going to want to sit flat. So now I'm going to separate them like this so that I can work with each individual one. And the first one I can usually do just by holding the motor like this. So let's give it a shot here. Clean the tip of the soldering iron. Put the tiniest little bit of solder on it. And here we go. So I'm basically having to do it blind. Like the tip of the soldering iron is so big that I have to sort of get it lined up and then just kind of push it in there and hope for the best. Which sucks. I hate to have to do it that way. But, I mean, there's really not much of a choice. I don't know if I got this one all the way in. So I'm just going to try to get it a little bit better here. That's better. There is a little bit of a groove, and you can kind of sort of feel it go into the groove. Kinda. Not really, but kinda. This is tough, man. Put a little bit less of an angle on these guys. Alright, let's go for the second one. So now the trick is not putting heat over onto the first one, because they're so close. I think that one went good. I'm just going to move to the third one, and then I'll check them all at once. Luckily, with everything tinned, you just apply heat and it takes care of everything. You don't have to try to play that goddamn game where you add solder. So let's see here. I think we're good. The yellow one could come down a little bit. I'm gonna move the yellow one down a little bit, just because I need all of the wire length that I can possibly get on that one. Oh, I remember this little trick. I remember this was the key to doing it last time, was to use my finger like this. Ooh, 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 okay. So yeah, this is how I'm going to do it. I think I learned that on the last one. Yeah. And I'm going to slide the black one up a little bit. It looks like it's slid a little too far down. That's better. Ah, shit, it came off. It's okay. Alright. Get the black one where I want it. Yeah, my finger does a really good job holding these guys down. And they're so small that I don't really get burned. So I can just push it down, apply the heat, and it's good to go. And that way I'm really like when I use the, oh, you guys probably couldn't see that. When I use the tweezers, there's much more shake. Like if I just use what I'm basically doing is I'm using the tip of my index finger on these 3 wires and like my fingernail to just kind of hold it down, and then I can push each one of these in. So now I'm going to give them a little wiggle, and they're fine. They're nice and strong. So now we're going to move on to the next one. So let me try to do this next one in the way that I was just describing. So, and what's nice is this little motor plug. It's like a little resting spot kind of for your finger to sort of push up against it. Okay, so apparently it's a lot easier once you've gotten them tacked down already. So that's... So we're going to use a combination, I think. Oh, no, let's try it. Let's try it by hand. This also holds the board. I like the board up vertical like this too, because then I can just push down into the little area. The trick is trying to get these down low enough. Let me pull this red one away. I'm trying to like juggle them both. Let's just focus on the black one here. All right, there's the second one. Clean the tip of the iron. And when you do it like this too, you can also watch the wire drop down into the little half cut fella on the side of the board. Oh shit, how did that not? That was weird. I was sure that one went down in there. It's probably because I'm removing the solder from the end of the iron. Just because I don't want to add any. Yeah, so it's not going to play nice here. I need to tin the tip of the iron a little bit. There we go. Better. Hit this one again though. There we are. Only burned myself a little bit. Let's see how that looks. Kinda ugly, but should be strong. Give him a little wiggle. Yeah, good to go. Cool. 2 down. 2 to go. And so now on these other 2, let me move this receiver out of the way. And let me think about the one with the short. I can't believe I have 2 motors with yellows that are a little short. This one's not that bad, but it's a little bit shorter. So that means motor. So if this sits like this, the yellow has the shortest distance. Yes. Okay. So this one goes here. So let's just dig in and just get it going. This is a lot less painful than I was expecting. Probably shouldn't have said that, but I don't really believe in superstitious shit. So let's just keep going. Tin the tip of the iron real quick here. Just a little tiny bit. Alright, that's good. I think. We got the black one here. And then, oh no, that didn't get in there. That's interesting. Come on, buddy. Melt, you bastard. That's much better. That one should be good. And then we've got red. And now I am starting to burn myself a little bit on these, but it's worth it. Sometimes you gotta burn yourself a little bit, man. Hold on. It looks like that black one is starting to splay out a little bit. Let me see what the hell's going on. Yeah, it is, but I think I can just sneak this red one in. Man, this is really tough. I do not recommend this to anyone. Same as last time. I really don't recommend that any of you guys do this unless you're really experienced at soldering. I mean, you can't get your hands on these AIOs anyway, so. Burn myself good on that one. Alright, let's see. Let's see what they look like. Ooh. Ooh, those look good. Give them a little wiggle. All set. Alright, one more. Damn! Oh, alright, it has been a while. An hour and 41 minutes in. Remy Tim just ordered 3 of those Acon ESCs and added 3 Acon F7V 1.1 30x30s because they were $7 off. And I need to update, repair all my 5-inch rigs. The Patreon saved me about $100 total today. See, guys? See? Congrats, Daniel. That's a great deal, man. You saved a ton of money at a good time. Everything's about to be more expensive. Tiago's going down the rabbit hole again. What are we direct soldering? 0803 prototype T-motors onto the 75mm whoop. Carbon Cage saw Clam Man on the T2 video from Corridor Crew. Well, fuck Corridor Crew. Stealing my shit.
諦めんなよ。諦めんなお前。どうしてそこでやめるんだそこで。もう少し頑張ってみろよ。ダメダメ諦めたら。周りのことを思うよ。応援してる人たちのことを思ってみろって。あともうちょっとのところなんだから。俺だってこのマイナス10度のところ、しじみが取れるって頑張ってんだよ。絶対やってみろ。必ず目標達成できる。だからこそ、ネバギバ。
Paul McDonald confirms that he's used shrimp wrap on the exposed bits of wire. Yep, that's what you want to do, brother. I'm being lazy by not adding it. Metadirton says, do you have an affiliate link for that 5X loop? I think of all the fancy soldering tools except for that. Should be down below in the description. All the way at the bottom, there's a tools section. 5X loop should be down in there. And all the links down below are affiliate links. And just like that, I'm caught up on the chat. That's the wrong button. Let me, let me, give you guys a little background music. Wah, wah, wah. All right, last one. Here we go. Where's that last motor? There he is. All right, little buddy. Be cool. Let's just get this done together. Everything will be fine. Nobody will have to get hit with a hammer. It's already pissing me off. Why is the last of everything always the biggest pain in the ass? Okay, that should be good. Come on, little buddy. Get up in there. Here we go. Never mind. Can't talk about that on public live streams. Okay. Here's number 2. I wonder who he works for. Soldering iron kind of slipped a little bit there, so I'm going to take a look at the board with the 5X loop when I'm done here to make sure that I didn't put any solder where I didn't want it. Now the receiver double-sided tape has decided to stick to my thumb just as a, you know, a little fuck you. And And now it's happening again. Electronics tend to know when you're almost done. That's when they start to betray you. There we go. That felt good. What's cool when you use your fingers to solder like this is you can feel the wires dropping down into the little cups where they're on the side of the board where the solder pads are. The downside is that you burn yourself. Alright, so that looks good, except for that one wire trying to kind of escape. So let's just push this little guy over. That's better. That's much better. The question is, did I bridge them? I did not! Look at that. Alright, so now let me just look on the board to see if I put any solder where I don't want it. No, it looks fine. I'm going to check the other three for that same thing. Nah, we're good. We are good to go. Man, that was relatively painless. That's very unusual for working on tiny whoops. Yeah, really. I was about to talk about flying gigs, but people get upset because I don't have my Part 107, so it's all good. We just won't talk about them because I don't do any. Right? Right, everybody? I only do gigs for charity and for funsies. That's all that's allowed. Alright, so we just put this thing back together now. This is weird. That was way too straightforward and simple. But hey, what the hell? I ain't gonna complain. So let's get some of these out of the way here. I need to. Well, what'll make this a lot easier is popping this X brace off. Alright, so now that's the rear. This is the front. So we'll drop the motor straight down as well as the power lead. Drop them straight down the center section. Okay, cool. And then let's get the grommets on this flight controller. Actually, no. First, let's force these little guys through the little holes in the emphasis on little, because my god, the holes in this frame are absolutely tiny. Okay, that guy sits flat. That's good. So we're just gonna sneak these guys in here. These are the holes in the frame. Oh my god, it's so nice that these 0803s fit in here. My god, I don't think I'm gonna build one of these with 1103s because the 1103s won't fit through these holes in the frame, and that means you have to solder it while the frame. It's just a huge pain in the ass. I think I might be all in on the 0803s at this point. I have one more of these AIOs. Cinewoop has a set of 0803s that are 20,000 kV, which is pretty awesome. So maybe that's the direction I'll go. Although it depends. The third build is going to wait until I've back-to-backed the 65 versus the 75. As long as the 75 doesn't have jello, though, I mean, it's kind of gonna win, I think. Or unless for some reason, if it's like a lot louder or a lot more intimidating to people or something like that. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure the 75mm is going to be the workhorse, and then the 65 is just going to kind of play second fiddle. Especially because the 75 here should be able to carry the Insta360 Go 2. And the Insta360 Go 2 quality is quite a bit better than the 1. The 1 is locked into 1080. Well, not locked, but the max quality you can get out of it is 1080, which is fine, but the real problem is 25 frames a second, because 25 frames a second does not jive well in a timeline with 30 frames a second. So it's kind of annoying. And the Insta360 Go 2 will do 30 frames, which is really, really nice. Alright, there we go. Carbon fiber brace is on. Let's screw these motors down. It looks like all the motors reach. I mean, we'll know for sure in a minute here. It is kind of tight. But my fingers are crossed. So let's get this thing screwed back together. And we'll put it up in the air and see how it is. Hopefully it's... I mean, I can't imagine that it won't have more power. And I mean, it should have more efficiency. Unless, you know, I use that extra power by flinging it around more. We'll see. This is really nice too, because this means that if I break this frame, it won't be such a nightmare to switch frames. When you have to solder the motors and the AIO while they're still together in the frame, when you break that frame, it's a fucking nightmare. It's like a 2-hour repair job, because you have to desolder them while they're still in the frame, and then switch the frame, and then resolder them in the new frame. And it essentially means that you're not gonna fly that build hard enough to crash it. So this is actually really good. Now that I've realized this, fuck 1102s on 75mm whoops. Absolutely not. If you want to put it in this frame, that is. There are other 75mm motor-to-motor whoop frames. But the carbon fiber bottom brace on this is really, really nice. And it really makes this a very stiff frame, which is what we're looking for. I need every little advantage I can possibly squeak out of this rig, because I'm trying to carry a big-ass payload, and I'm trying to get jello-free footage. And the Insta360 Go's have issues with jello. They have a really hard time with jello. So yeah, it's kind of important to for me to have a stiff frame on this rig. Although, if some of these, I would love it if they could get a goddamn black box chip into some of these 1S whoop boards, because there's actually a chance that the extra stiffness of this frame puts the vibrations to a frequency that's harder to filter. I don't know. The tiny whoops are really the Wild West in terms of what we're doing with the filtering. So it's really, really hard to get any sort of meaningful data. But someday we'll get a whoop board with black box on it, and then we can start to learn a little bit about how to filter tiny whoops. because it's seemingly kind of random. Like I've had tiny whoops before where it's like doing the complete opposite of what I should in terms of the filtering has helped it. It's very, very strange. Like in situations where normal logic would dictate that I added filtering, adding filtering made the situation worse, and removing filtering made the situation better. So, yeah, kind of weird, but alright, well, this motor might have failed. What the hell? What the hell happened here? The magnet ring. Oh man, when I took the prop off, I fucked this motor up. Are the other ones okay? God damn it. I might have bent the bell on this motor when I was taking the prop off. Shit. No, it looks like the magnet ring is just wanting to slide down. Oh, god damn it. Maybe it'll be okay. Maybe it makes so little power that it'll be fine. But I have a feeling that it's not gonna be. God damn it. Maybe we can get a couple batteries in. Damn it. So that's motor number 4. Okay. So let's pull the well, no, let's hook it up to Betaflight and spin the motors up and see if that motor's making any weird noises. God damn it. It's fucking always something, man. There's always something betraying me. Alright, let's see. Connecting to Betaflight, and we're going to come into the motors tab. We're going to spin each one of these motors up and see how vibey they are. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. Here's the money one. It's okay. And these motors do definitely make some vibrations in the 1300 range, that's for sure. Yeah, man. They shake. I mean, they're coggy kind of they're coggy motors. That's for sure. All right. Good deal. Brandon's Baked Beans has whoop boards with black box on them. Which ones are those, Brandon? Alright. And there we go. So, I need the other whoop with the bunny ear mount. We're going to swap that over while we're at it here. Yeah, man, 0803s for sure on these 75mm whoops for me from now on. Definitely. Being able to fit those motors through this frame is a big deal. So, and hell, maybe even 0804s. I think somebody makes an 0804. I'll have to take a look. It's all going to be about the KV, I think. The fact that these boards overheat on 2S means that I need to find something that's like 20,000 to 22,000 kV to make enough power. And what's cool is that that'll kind of limit the choices down, which is, well, I guess, I don't know. It depends on how you look at it. As long as one of the options that we've got actually works. The fear is that by limiting the choices like that, we end up with a rig that don't work. Or a motor that won't work, I should say. Did I have Didn't I have an extra singularity antenna for this? Or did I use it in that other rig? I think I might have a little shorty singularity. No, I don't. I must have used it on something. Huh. Maybe I put it on the 65mm rig. What the hell happened to the music? Come on, Epidemic Sounds. What are you doing to me? Oh, shit. You guys are on this view. Sorry. Okay. In the chat, Mother says, you need a 107 shill. I'll show my license and stand there and pretend to fly while you do it for real. Brandon's, we got that. Whoops are annoying to tune. Plastic makes such a wideband noise. That's interesting. That's why I like this carbon fiber braced one. I mean, that's not the specific reason, but Tiago tested a carbon fiber add-on to the Mobula 7 and it sucked so hard, way worse than the non-carbon version. Interesting. Frank Nicholas says, check the wiring. Are there any shorts in the motor wiring? There are not. I could tell that through the 5X loop. Metal Durskin says, Brother Hobby makes an 0804, but it only goes up to 15,000 kV. Okay, yeah, so I won't be trying those. Seth Inman says, is there any reason you only like the V1 Whoop board? There's a bunch of reasons, Seth. MPU 6000, 100 milliwatt onboard VTX, newbie drone build quality. None of the other AIO Whoop boards have any amount of quality control or 100 milliwatt VTXs. Some of them have MPU 6000s, but the big problem is that pretty much all the other Whoop AIO boards are just trash. Like they're just garbage. So, Newbie Drone has always kind of been the only company that you can even remotely rely on with these Whoop AIOs. Once you start crashing them and flying them really hard, it's very annoying. But at least we have these. Oh, and also external receiver. A lot of the Whoop AIOs have built-in receivers, and the built-in receivers are absolutely horrendous. So yeah, a lot of reasons that unfortunately this impossible to find V1 Newbie Drone board is really the only option for me. I've tried pretty much all the other boards at this point. I guess except for the new Mobula Light boards, but it doesn't matter. They don't have the VTX power. So yeah, I've tried pretty much all the boards, and they've just been a complete nightmare. And with these rigs, like I'm flying these around people, so I can't have them just randomly fail-safing and falling out of the sky. Like that's not cool. So. But luckily, a couple of really cool people from the chat here have sent me or sold me their V1 Newbie Drone boards so that I could do this testing that's been going on for the last like 2 months, and now build a couple additional little micro cinewoops, you could maybe call them. Not micro cinewoops. Tiny cine. What did I call it in the description of this? The name that I used in the description of this live stream is the best name I've come up with so far. Cine, tiny cine, Cine 60, or no, Cine75 or something like that, I guess. I don't know. Call them whatever you want. I would like to come up with a better name for them. They deserve a better name. Because I don't really consider these to be cinewoops per se. It's a tiny whoop that's carrying a fat camera. I guess we just call them tiny whoops. Where can I put this little receiver? I wonder if I can tuck it up in that A little mamma jamma. Cine75, there it is. Yeah, I feel like Cine75 is the best name that I've thought up with yet. So let's go out in between there. Well, first things first, will it even fit up there? Yeah, it totally will. It'll totally fit up in there. I just need to do something with the with that antenna. Antenna. A-N-T-A-N-N-A. Antenna. Is that really all closed up in there? Come on now, are you fucking kidding me? Well, I can probably just smoosh it out there. Alright, let's try that. Let's try that. So then if I sneak it up in here, I'll bend that to the side a little bit, but that's okay. And just kind of force it like that. Yeah. That's fine. That's nice. I like that. Okay. Oh shit! No, it covers up the hole for this guy. Okay, so that ain't gonna happen. Let's get it down out of there. The other option is to stick it to the back of the camera. That's what I've done in the 65mm rig. But in order to do that, I gotta push this over and then sneak that up in there. And hopefully it won't hit the board. Although it looks like it's gonna. Yeah, it's gonna hit the board. And it doesn't want to stay up in there anyway. What if I just put it vertically in between these little fins? And it is hard for you guys to see this, but Christ, it's hard for me to even see what the hell I'm doing, so I just gotta kind of soldier on here. This is really starting to piss me off. Here we go with the tiny whoop frustration. So if I do this, that's gonna have to get mangled up in there. Ugh! You know what? Fuck you. I'm sticking it to the goddamn flight controller. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Move this, stick it down, and we're done. Good, great, wonderful. No yelling on the bus. Alright, done. So now this guy comes up over here. This antenna is gonna go up the side here and across. No, I want you to go across, little buddy. Yeah, perfect. Go across, get in there. Yeah, no, don't do that. Go up and over, little antenna. There you go. That's what I want. Yes. Thank you. No. Yes. Okay, good. And then the other antenna, I'm going to go downwards with it. So that's there. I'm going to put the video antenna up through here. I got to try to figure out where the hell that other... Oh, I put it on... I know where that other little shorty is. It's fine, though. Where is the other 75mm whoop? What the hell did I do with it? Whatever. I think it's on it, but it's fine. This will work for the time being. Okay, so that looks good there. This is the These are the video wires. I'm just gonna bend these back to the inside here so that it's gonna be long enough. I'm sorry, so it's gonna be protected rather. Good. There we go with that. And come on, get in there. That's better. Okay, so we got that, we got that. Make sure nothing's rubbing or hitting or angry. Pull this guy a little bit. And then this fella we're gonna feed across maybe. I want to try to get this one straight. I would love to get it straight up. Maybe I'll put it through the with the video antenna. Antenna. There we go. Alright, so I'll just kind of sneak it out of there. Fuck, man, so fiddly. God damn it. Every single thing that you do with a cinewoop is just so frustrating. Okay, yeah, everything is packaged fine. Nothing's rubbing. Let's put it together the rest of the way. So this is now going to be with a heavier canopy. I'm going to have to check motor direction too, but that's fine. All right, cool. I'm going to get caught up on chat in 1 second here. Let me figure out why is this kind of rotated like that? Is there something hitting? No, it's just the tension of the canopy. It's totally fine. Totally fine. All right, so let me get these screws tightened down an even amount. Well, actually looks pretty good. That one can maybe go down a little more. You know what? I'm actually going to back this one off a little bit. I'll make sure that the board can move. Ow! Ow! Woo! I'm going to crank this one down a little bit more, actually. Here. Okay, that should be good. And I'm going to back this rear one off a little bit. There we go. All right, that's a happy little setup. Video antenna, just kind of squishing that guy in here. Let me move this out of the way. I just want to get these wires a little bit happier in here. They're ever so slightly unhappy at the moment. Why won't you cooperate? Jesus, what is happening? Why am I just at complete random having World War Allergy 3 up in here? Now the receiver is popping off of the VHB. That's very annoying, but not the end of the world. Just getting these receiver wires kind of neat and tidy here. Okay, that's better. That's better. That's what I wanted. I wanted those camera wires to be below the antenna wire so that I can hopefully push the antenna in and have it not go under those. I don't want this. I don't want you to be under those. Be over them. God damn it. Let these guys fall down. Antenna. Come on, man. Really? You're fucking killing me right now. Be up and over. There you go. Maybe. Nope, it's doing it again. God damn it. What if I just grab this? Oh, that might be it. I think that's the ticket. I think that's the ticket. Grab that guy like that, and then mash it in there. And then that'll mash over. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Although I think that just ripped one of those wires. Nope, not quite. It's about to, though. It's about to. So let's just leave it alone. It's fine where it is right now, I think. Okay. Cool. So we've got the receiver antenna sticking up. Now I need to check the direction of the motors. What direction they're spinning. And I like to do that with the propellers on. Man, I can't believe the magnet rings shit the bed on that one motor. That's really annoying. I hope that doesn't bite me in the ass. Whatever. Whenever these production 0803s come out, I'm going to snag a set. Alright, so we got some props on here. And let's see what direction the motors spin. Why? Alright, and power. And we're gonna go into Betaflight. And see what happens. B-Man says soldering arms. Soldering arms, where'd you get them? I got it from a long time ago on Amazon. They no longer sell it. Yeah. I like it because it only has 2, and I only ever use 1. But yeah, they don't sell it anymore, unfortunately. They stopped selling it a long time ago, actually. Alright, let's see here. What direction are you little buddy spinning? Come on, keep spinning. There you go. Alright, let's see. So motor 1 is wrong. Motor 2 is wrong. They're all wrong. They're all wrong. Okay. Good to know! BL Heli, here we come. Where the hell's BL Heli? There's BL Heli. Alright, so we just need to reverse all 4. That's simple enough. We are going to connect. Remy Tim says, is this motor swap going shockingly smoothly? It is, yeah. Or is it just me? Richard says, random question, does feed forward affect the ramping speed for the PIDs? It does not. Feed forward is completely independent of the PIDs. They have almost nothing to do with one another. Startup power, high, okay. So we're going to go from normal to reversed, reverse to normal, reverse to normal, and normal to reversed. Write the setup and we're good to go. Elementary understanding of it anyways, the more incorrect previous comments. Yeah, I mean, in practice, like in the air, it might kind of seem like it. All feed forward is a push. When you move the sticks, instead of waiting, instead of the error correction waiting for that error to build up and then for it to fix the error, feed forward looks at the sticks and it artificially pushes. So what it actually does, you'd be better off thinking of it that it's ramping up the stick inputs rather than ramping up the PIDs, because the PIDs become active with other types of error other than stick inputs. Seth Inman says, why is the MPU 6000 so good? It just happens to have the right internal filtering, very, very fast internal hardware filtering that benefits our quads that we fly the most. A lot of the other gyros out there were created for phones, and phones don't get the same vibrations that we get. So those other gyros don't work as well. 32K gyros are terrible for us. We don't have any vibrations up in the frequencies where a 32K gyro gets a lot of work done, so to speak. So yeah, 32K gyros are very, very, very bad for us. Contrary to what one person in the entire industry has to say, which is Preston from Flight 1. The entire FPV industry 100% agrees that 32K gyros are a total waste. And then Preston, who's built his whole company around 32K gyros, just keeps coming up with more and more bullshit excuses as to why 32K is the future. But his flight software is the worst of all the ones that are available, so kind of speaks for itself. Don't gotta really do much work to debunk that one. Alright, here we go. Wait, no, it's 39. 39. Refocus for you guys. And let's see how it is with 8 less motor connectors. This is the exact same battery. I have 2 of them. This is the second one. So this is actually heavier now. Well, maybe not heavier. Yeah, definitely heavier. It's definitely a little bit heavier. But that shouldn't make much of a difference. And it's going to be even heavier when it's doing its normal work. So, this is fine. Oh my god, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. Wow. Okay, yeah. Yikes. Okay, yeah. Lots more power. Whew. So the hover point is, I'm struggling a little bit because the hover point is very low right now because of all the extra power. Alright, let me try to get this thing under control here. Give it a little throw. Oh yeah, that's some oompa. Yeah, that's some power. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that was well worth it. Good Lord! Wow, it is hard to keep this thing down low. Let me adjust the, I feel like there's a lot of up tilt on this too. Let me adjust the hover point. Shit, I forget where it is. Is it in the rates? Yes, it is. So, throttle expo is at 40, which is very aggressive. throttle midpoint is at 50, so we need to bring that down. So this should help quite a bit. All right, so there's the throttle mid. Expo I'm gonna leave at 40. Let's see how that throttle mid feels. Well, I can actually just look in the... So this is one of the nice things about having the throttle value over there above the amperage, right? That's the throttle stick value, so 35, 37, 37, 35. So that's my hover point, but what I want to find is my cruise point. So when I'm cruising around here, see that goes up to like 40? So that's actually where I want the that throttle expo midpoint to be. So let's come back in here. We're going to go to rates, and we're going to change it to 40. And now, oh yeah, much better. Much, much better. You guys can probably see how much better it is. So yeah, it was up at 50, so it was adding expo to the throttle up above the hover point. And you could maybe, you could make the case that I actually want to, and I am going to go a little bit lower on it. I'm going to bring it down in between there. So we're going to go back into rates, and I'm going to bring it down to 35. And this way it'll be sort of in between the hover throttle and the, yeah, see how much more sensitivity I have on the throttle now? There's my Marimo moss ball. Oh man, this thing rips! There's the new bedroom setup. Oh! I wonder where I am. Where am I? Oh, am I behind the bed? Come on. Oh. Be right back. Small bedroom. What did I say? Okay, here I come. Coming back. Hiya! Let me make it a little sexier in here. Oh! Oh, I can't turn that on. God damn it. I can't make it all that, I need more of those colored lights. Let's see what it looks like. I turned a couple lights off in there. All right, let's see. Might be too dark. Oh, now we're talking. Oh yeah. A little bit of mood lighting in here. Kitten's up there hanging out. Hi, buddy. I'll keep my distance. I know you don't like it. All right, so let me just. Ooh! Let me just get my groove on a little bit with this. Oh, God! I can barely see the fucking tunnel. Oh, God, no! Oh, no, don't eat that hair, please. Oh, man, it is hot. It's hard to see in here, but it is hot stuff up in this motherfucker. Low battery. Well, the efficiency has gone out the window. But I did do a big orbit of that Marimo moss ball, and that really uses some battery. So let's bring it home. And I actually really don't care about the efficiency. It's got so much more power that it's definitely going to be able to carry the Insta360 Go. Speaking of, we might as well throw the Insta360 Go on the damn thing. Yeah. Let's, that's the, I mean, that's really all that kind of matters here. Tune is pretty dialed in. Feels really good with the throttle expo dialed in a little bit there. So yeah, let's just put a little more time in here. I got a couple more batteries that we can run through. A 450, a 525, and a 450. Let's do the other Talon battery. This one is a 450. And and I'll throw the... I'm not going to turn the Insta360 Go on. I'm just going to throw it on top as dead weight. So, there's the battery. Here comes the Insta360 Go. And let's see how it is. The moment filled with truth. Can it carry the Insta360 Go better than the little 65mm whoop? I mean, yes is the answer. In theory. In theory. Let's see. Oh god, yeah, way better. Wow. Wow, way better. See, so now the hover point is completely different, right? So look at the throttle. Right? See, like 50? I must have set it at 50, knowing that it was going to be carrying the Insta360 Go. I guess I just took a guess. Oh my god, yeah, it is fine. I mean, you guys can obviously see the difference, I'm sure. But the see those like corrections that I'm making there? Like I really can't make those corrections with the 65mm whoop once it's carrying the Insta360 Go. Look at it bump the wall and not get all upset. That was pretty cool. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So now the only question is, will there be jello in the Insta360? So I'm gonna have to figure that out tomorrow. Oh my god, it carries this thing so well. Let's see if it'll turtle mode. I mean, it was kind of on its side. So of course it will. Man, it flies good with the Insta on there. That's really impressive. I'm going to take it off so I can whale this thing around some more. But that is really good news. That feels really good with it on there. Holy crap. All right, more freestylage. Let's see what kind of weird shit we can get into. See what weird lines I can come up with here in the apartment with it. I mean, although I will say this, the 65mm has almost this level of power. Skinny legs! Oh god, why did I just smash right into it? I was trying to wait until the last second to blip the throttle, but instead I just hit it headlong, like it was on purpose. Man, okay, this is, this feels really good. Ooh, fuck, easy. It is definitely a lot heavier. Oh man, what if I'd gone through that backwards? I would have pissed all over the place. It is definitely harder to fly in here because it's just so much fatter. The extra power does not help with that. Nor will it really ever. It just kind of doesn't work like that. Oh god, okay, that was skimming the television. Oh shit! I did not think it was gonna do that. I gotta fix the rotational rate on this. There's something weird going on with the super rates in here. It ain't right. It doesn't. I have actual rates turned on, but there's something weird with the newbie drone has to make specific hexes, and there's something odd about the hex. It doesn't seem to jive right with the actual rates. Let's see if this is a little bit. It feels a lot better. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! There's cat water over here. Oh. Man, it is hard to see with this thing in with this apartment in full-blown sex spec. What the hell? No, come on. No, don't make me go chase it. Thank you. No, run away. Thank you. Woo! Fuck. Man, with the rates turned up, it's way harder to fly. I don't really do the snap roll thing, so I'm actually gonna kill that. I'm gonna bring the rates back down. I kind of like where they were. And all right, bring this back down. All right, cool. Let's finish out this battery, and then I'll throw maybe one more through it. Unless you guys are sick of seeing me fly around. Woo! All right, cool. One more battery. Woo! Okay. This thing flies really good. This is the best 75 mil whoop that I've built by quite a margin. And I haven't even begun to figure out which of these batteries are good. I just have a smatterassing of 450 and 500 and 550 even, I think, MAH-1S batteries. I have no clue if, yeah, I mean, I'm sure that there's one of them that's better than the next. So, I gotta do a little bit of research there. DQ, I pay basically $1,300 a month in rent. It's a little expensive around here. It's typically worth it because the jobs pay really well. But now that I'm not working at any of those jobs, it kind of doesn't make sense. So, I don't know, my lease is about to be up. I'm in no place to to be able to move. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I assume I'll stay for another year. Oh my god, what if I could get that incorporated into that orbit? Hold on. Let's get weird with this shit. Okay. Alright, so let's get weird with it. If I do an... Whoa! If I orbit the moss ball and then drop the throttle down, I can then just come up. Okay, well, so we'll just do it. I won't even need to really plan it out. I'll just kind of do it. Oh, that is hard. That's hard to do it when you're really cruising. Ooh, that's tough. Can't really do it going the other way. Goes on like this, come down. Nah, it sets me up for the outside of it. Oops. Runaway? What? Oh, God! Those of you that have done 5 flight sessions with me will notice what I just did there. That is your leave it for the day. Oh, come on now. I got this. Oh, so close. Oh, wow. I landed on the top of the couch. That's crazy. So I'm trying to do, this is what I'm trying to do. Oh, it's hard. It's hard. It's such a different flight experience in here to the 65. It's so different. It's way softer. It's way more... There's way more momentum, of course, because it's heavier. Really interesting. Oh, boy. Where am I wonder? Oh, God, there's cat water over here. Oh, God, easy. Easy. Hey! Yeah! Hey! Yo, what's the runtime? Gee, we got some... Oh, no, it's just 2.5. I thought the runtime was getting out of hand. I guess I keep crashing. Ooh, got close to the wall on that one. Hello! Use the reflection to back out. Hammer down the hallway. Yeah, motherfuckers! Now we're fucking grooving! This thing is nice! Ooh, now we're getting weird with it. Ooh, that was cool looking. God damn. Yeah, okay. This is, man, every time I fly tiny whoops, it's so much fun. Let's see if I can hit this. Oh, it's hard. It's hard to get it down there. And I almost have to do it backwards. Oh, God. Oh, God, what do I say? I just, like, I couldn't make up my mind. Oh, boy. Where are we? I couldn't make up my mind. Oh, okay. You guys ever wonder what it's like to sleep with me? Yeah, me either. Oh! Big laid out front flip. Let's do that again. Oh no! I think I saw. Why? Why would I do that? I think I saw a low battery warning. Let me come back a little bit. Yeah, there it is. Here's my shirt for the day. You guys know it. You guys love it. Let's make America smart again. What do you guys say? What do you think of that? It's a good goal for the next, you know, I don't know, forever. Am I right? Wow, this thing rips. Jesus. Man. Okay. This is better than I thought it was going to be. I kind of thought it was going to be good, but I really thought that the extra weight was going to be a big problem. Speaking of the extra weight, let's put a number to it. It should be significant. Both of these rigs have the bunny ears mounts on them, so I can finally weigh this versus the 65 mil rig, and it'll be an accurate representation. So 31.2 for the 75 mil whoop versus, wow, 24.8. Yeah, big difference. Big difference. I'll fly one 65 mil whoop battery after this one. And you guys will really get to see the difference between these two. But, man, this thing feels good. It's got the, it's got some nice throw. I did not expect that. I didn't expect to really notice that as much as I am. Which is pretty cool. That's kind of nice. That allows me to do, I can already tell from, like, that's when I'm getting really excited, it's because I'm getting excited that I'm doing stuff that I wasn't able to do up until now with the 65 mil whoop, which could totally be just that I'm getting a little comfortable with this, and, you know, flying a lot, you get comfy and you do bigger shit. Let me give you guys a little, we'll do a little impromptu flight edit here. Here we go. Hope you're ready for this. It's gonna get sexy in this bitch. Oh shit! No. I want to do a cool little landing there. hard to lock orbits in because they're so low, because the camera angle is so low. Oh shit! Oh, you know what? This is something I haven't been able to do with the 65mm whoop. Oh shit! This thing will do a wall ride all the way down the hallway. Oh! Damn it. Boy. Ooh, wow, that's dark. Oh, that's dark. I can't see anything. Oh, man. Ooh, I almost got the kitten. This is dumb. Don't play around by the sink. There's a plate with water in it. Oh! Get out from over there. Get out from over there. There we go. Champagne belly bubbles still won't go away. I haven't been able to do that with the 65mm whoop. Ah! Come on, come on. Ow! Wonder why I balance to my knees when I pray. In my city gritty, gotta keep it on your waist. Or you might be a victim, they'll find you DOA. I've really been addicted to you. All of my attention I've been giving to you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. That was interesting. Oh, so close! Ah, trying to get that wall tap. Ooh. Ah, damn it. When I miss the wall tap, it throws me all off. Oh man, that is hard. I cannot see it. Ah! No! No, no, no! Oh, the battery fell out. That's why it was flying a little weird. Woo! Wow, that's, this is a thing, yo. This thing's legit. How the hell did this battery fall out? Jesus. Fly the rest of this battery, and then we'll do a 65mm whoop. Oh, the battery went out the front. That's interesting. I didn't really think that could happen. Alright, here we go. End of this battery. Better make it good. Whoa, evil song is evil. Evil, evil. The battery is not full. Oh, what if I'd flown right through that thing like I did it on purpose? Ah! Getting sloppy. Woo! Woo! Oh no! Oh no! No, no, no. Come on. Be cool. No, no, no. No, no, no. Alright, that's good enough. Oh man, what a blast. I gotta figure, so the batteries keep shifting around, but that's okay. I'm banging these things all around and shit. No, actually, hold on. 65mm whoop. So that's the 75. Best guesses on tuning. Pretty dialed in though. Motors are always cold on the tiny whoops, and these are cold. So here comes the 65. Check this out. Such a difference. Here we go. 65 coming at your ass. Hey, hooba, hooba, hooba. Wow! I flipped the throttle and it browned out. Oh, this battery's shot. Maybe I won't be flying this one. Yeah, look at the battery voltage. This battery's shot. Interesting. Alright, well, I don't have any other skinny batteries charged. Although maybe I do. Hold on. Let me see. There is a chance. There is a chance. Hold on, please. Hold on, please. Nah, these are all storage. Damn it. Well, just use your imagination. It's lighter weight. Zippier. It's more accurate. It's like a little scalpel. Scalpel! Weird. One of these, I lost one of these little batteries. Yeah, 408. One of the little, throwing it away. Goodbye. Oh, here's one. Hey! Here's one that's charged, I think. Yeah, 430. Hey! Awesome. I was kind of bummed out that I wasn't going to get you to give you guys that head-to-head example. Sweet! Here we go! Huh. Huh. Hey! Rates feel a little different. So I have this thing for sure set to carry the Insta360 Go. So let me check that hover. Hover is at roughly 25, so I'm gonna put it at 30, just for this battery. Somebody remind me to change this back, please, because I'm gonna forget for sure. Yeah, see the throttle mid is all the way up at 50, so I'm gonna come down to 35. That'll make this thing much more flyable. Oh my god, yeah, so much better. Wow, big adjustment. God damn it. Still very crashy. Actually, not as much of a difference as I thought. I tried to cry in the top of the little tunnel. Ah! No, don't give up! Don't give up! This is where I'm thinking of putting that Calax, is right here, where this shit is. Thinking of putting that little 2x4 Calax right there. And it'll be cool next to this little, like, reading setup, I guess. Oh! Wow, it's actually really not as different as I thought. Oh! Hopefully I didn't just punch a hole in that. Nah, it looks okay. Hey! Ooh! So the less weight, I only pulled that off because this was a little bit lighter, and it allowed me to get out of that a little bit easier. Oh boy. Oh boy. Man, it is sexy in here, but it is hard to fly in the sexiness. Oh my god, I'm so close to having that fucking power loop. Try it from the other side. Be careful with it from this side though, because I don't want to hit the turntable. It's a very weird pacing to the power loop. We can't have no music. Come on, man! Dreamy and laid back. No, it's not gonna play anything for 10 minutes. Alright, a little bit more. No! I wanted to try to hit that power loop. Okay, that battery just fell off the cliff. Where'd you go, little fella? Yeah, so there you go. There's the difference between the 75 and the 65. I can definitely feel a difference. But yeah, it's really nowhere near as much as I'd thought. I'm very impressed by the 75 mil whoop. The 75 mil whoop just feels a little bit more. I don't know. It's different. I gotta spend some. I'm looking forward to spending some more time back to back in these, because that's really interesting. Do I have one more? Well, here I got one more big battery that just finished up charging. Let me run this real quick on the 75, and then I'll have like an ABA kind of comparison. That'll be pretty neat. Okay. Get this guy in here, and come on, fuckwad, get in there. There we go. Okay. Oh, these are these stupid ass Ovonic batteries that don't really fit right. For fuck's sake. Why would they fucking put this big dumb piece of plastic on them? What are you thinking? Well, let's make a tiny whoop battery and then put a huge chunk of plastic on the end that's not going to work with any of the frames. It'll be great. Alright, I made it work. Alright, back to the 75. Let's see how this is. Ah, shit, I forgot to change the throttle midpoint on the 65. And there's no way I'll remember. Did I turn the transmitter off? Yes, I did. Alright, let's see. I mean, it definitely has more power. I mean, like, for sure. The power to weight ratio is way higher. I don't know if way high, not necessarily way higher, but it's higher for sure. It also kind of has just like inherently more smoothness to it because of the extra weight, which is interesting. Oh, that was a big one. Where am I? Where am I? I think I'm somewhere that I shouldn't arm, but I'll arm anyway. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's in the blanket. Yeah. Oh man, that was a gnarly little throw up over the countertop. That was fucking nice. Oh man, this is what I'm talking about when I talk about America. Yeah, see, I can do that throttle blip there and just like arrest any momentum that I've built up. Woo! Oh god, I knocked over John Luke. Sorry, buddy. I wonder if I can shoot this gap. Oh, I can. Look, it's the kitty's poop. Stay with it. Stay with it. Don't stay with it. Whoa, we're getting weird now. Oh, no! Where am I? Oh, God. Where am I? Oh, no. I think there might be a hair problem. I think there's a hair issue. I think we've clogged the motor with some hair. Hair apocalypse. Oh, or that motor shit the fuck, that motor shit the bed. God damn it, Larry. Although I just pushed it back up and it seems to be fine now. Shit, that motor's gonna be a problem though. Damn it. Well, let's see. Wow. And once I figure out like the angles here, I'm gonna get wild with this shit. Ugh. Getting under this little bench is tough. It's really it's like a 3-inch gap down there. Oh boy. Oh fuck. Oh, so close. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm stuck. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on, boys. We gotta get this shit. Ah! It's hard. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? I think I know where I am. Okay. I'm throwing it back too far. It's, with tiny whoops, you gotta hammer the throttle early to get enough height. Whoa! Oh! Are you fucking kidding me? Not once, but twice, just in case you were wondering if it was just luck, motherfuckers. Fuck your luck. Damn, dude. I've been trying to hit that fucking power loop for a while. Oh! Oh, boy. Now we're in this shit. Oh! Right into the T300. Now all we gotta hit is that big-ass power loop where we drop it down in there. Might as well just knock it out. Here we go. Nah, battery's a little too low. Damn, boys and girls, we fucking did it. We did it, motherfuckers. Oh no. I was gonna put it like this and go, we did it, motherfuckers. Wow. That was for real. Damn. Damn, twice. Back to back. What do you think of that, International Game of Whoop? Jesus. That was a big one. That's a small little, that's a really tight power loop. Hey man, they don't call me, I did not get named the Micro King for nothing, god damn it. All right, boys, change song, please. Why? It's a beautiful song, Jackalope. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful song. Ah! What is that? What? Yeah. This week just got a little bit better, yo. Damn, I can't believe I hit that twice. I came down the second time. I was like, no way. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right. Let me get caught up on the chat, and then we're going to wrap this one up. Coming up on 3. Oh, we're over 3 hours. Cool. Seth Inman says DigiKey in Canada has 8,000 MPU 6000s in stock. That's or MPU 600s or yeah, it's 6,000. Tiago says the issue of the 32K gyro is that they were made to be used in fusion mode, but that's a lot of data. If the improvement is residual, adding weight and processor time, MPU 6000 can achieve with a simpler architecture. Yeah, very very true, Tiago. I forgot about that. The main thing that we always run into is talking about the hardware filtering, but yeah, that is very very true. DQ says no, we got that. We got that. DQ says that's actually pretty good. Yeah, I always look for the cheapest apartments that I can find. Mars FPV Drum says, what's up? First rolls and flips and power loop roof to floor, and I'm claiming it. LOL. Nice, Mars. Hell yeah. And then we've got some Riot9 saying reset throttle mid at 50 for Insta360 Go. 65, I think. Thank you, Riot9. And Paul McDonald with a $10 super chat. He says, thanks for all you do. Whatever the F you need, fund, brother. Thank you, Paul. Much appreciated. Let me put a battery on this 65mm whoop right now real quick, just to get that swapped back over. It's not going to be this one. I ran this one down into the dirt. It's going to be this one. The snowball's chance in hell me remembering. And I pretty much only fly that 65mm whoop. Well, I mean, either one of these whoops. I kind of only fly them for carrying the Insta360 Go at some point. Rates. Throttle mid 50. I'm actually going to move that down. I'm going to move that down to 45 because that'll encourage me to fly a little bit slower. I'm trying to fly the 65 a little bit slower, which is really kind of the point. It's easy to kind of put the nose down 10-15 degrees on these things and really kind of wing them around. It's actually a lot harder to fly them very slowly. I'll talk more about that when I finish up this next edit that I've been working on with them. All right, boys. Thank you for hanging out, as always. Thank you for your generosity. Join my Patreon page so that I can keep doing this wacky stuff. And, yeah, I'll see you guys. Probably no stream tomorrow night unless Patrick and I do something. Probably not, though. Tuesdays and Thursdays, it seems to really help me to take those days off. I love you guys, but streaming 7 days a week is a bit much. So I'll see you guys on Friday. Friday we'll do 5-inch stuff. I've got a couple glides that need repair. Hey, I finally blew up an Acon ESC, but it's the 20x20. So yeah, we'll do an ESC swap on the glides on Friday, and just hang out and enjoy the end of your guys' work week. My work week is the weirdest ever. My name's Aaron Ciotti. Everybody calls me Ciotti. You can call me Wangle McDangle Dickmouth. Have an awesome night. Here comes some flying. I don't know, man. Your guess is as good as mine. What's this? Is this at night? Here's some night flying. Oh, you can just barely see the corner of the... this is going to be very boring because this is Patrick and I trying to do lead follow. Here's the stadium. You guys may have already seen this, maybe not. But it's all I got on this memory card to give to you. Ooh, the microphone went on this camera. That's interesting. Oh, you guys have definitely seen that. Hold on. Let me give you something. What's this? No, this is junk. What about this? Here's something. Oh, come on now. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Fuck it. Here's some old stuff. Nope. Computer. Come on, computer. Be cool. Computer. Be cool. Be cool. 2019. 2019. At the bridge. Oh my god, it's a lot of bridge batteries. March 2019 at the bridge. Enjoy. See you guys Friday.
addicted to you. All of my attention I've been giving to you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. On my mind, I can't lie. On my mind, I can't lie. Pull you down till you dry. Pull you down till you dry. All the time, ease my mind. All the time, ease my mind. I know that you're dangerous, I'm addicted to you. I might rent the Lambo and go drive it like it's stolen. I've been living wild, I'm just going through the motions. Stumbling out the Uber, grab my hand, gave me the notion. Swimming in your water, but it feels just like the ocean. I can't lie, I've really been addicted to you. All of my attention I've been giving to you.